baby stuff not in me. I'm getting some money.
Stiggz Stigalo, aka
chasing money. That's my game.
Being dead broke is the root of all evil. When you got this money, you can do a lot with it. When you ain't got no money, you can't do nothing. You thinking of ways to get it. People will rob for this money, kill for this money, steal for this money, scam for this money, script for this money, sell dope and take drip for this money. But when they ain't got it, they'll come kill you about their money. Nigga set your ass up in the motherfucking jail about this money. Nigga snitch on you about some money. So why we take money so motherfucking lightly? You got the value of dollar, but you gotta understand it ain't gonna never stay in your pocket. It gonna go from your pocket to his pocket to her motherfucking wallet.
It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. How you gonna eat? How you paying your rent? Where you gonna sleep? You sleeping on the tent? You living on the street? You sleeping on the bench? I'm on the inside with the outside scent. Now I'm on the inside, now what outside meant.
Said I'm on the inside with the outside scent. Now I'm on the inside, now what outside meant.
Cause I done so dimes, I done so nicks. Plug with the plug, cause my man so bricks. With the water town with the OT trip. We made it backstage with the OT flip. I done so music, so CDs, sold a bunch of movies, DVDs, and Goodman Plaza. We all made G's, to securities, call the police. I done posted up at the hot dog cart. All beef dogs with the meat sauce mark. I can bring it back, come again, restart. But now I got a maze, special every time. Old school tab with the mockery sharp. Down to the dawn, in the water we sharks. Old school tab with the mockery sharp. We can rock it anywhere in the Mars car art. You can pump blood through my vein like heart. Don't let the bull fly, bull's eye that starts. It's in the parking lot, in the car we park. With the music turned up, this how we spark. Rolling up tree with the backwood bark. Pocket full of vapes and they all smart car. Separate day from the light like dark. And we bring green back like the month of March. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. You can put my pay on PayPal. You can put my cash on Cash App. You can put my coin on Bitcoin. Listen, I just want my cash back. I'ma put my pack in that trap, and I'ma give my partner half back. Take this debit card to the register until the cashier won't cash back. You can put my pay on PayPal. You can put my cash on Cash App. You can put my coin on Bitcoin. Listen, I just want my cash back. I'ma put my pack in that trap, and I'ma give my partner half that. Take this debit card to the register until the cashier won't cash back.
You supposed to have more than you show and speak less than you know about this money. Cause once people know about this money, they gon' come get this money. And if you don't give it, they gon' take this money. And if you still in their way about this money, they gon' kill you about this money.
What it do? We live, fam? One, two. Knowledge born.
Praise Nat Turner, glory to Garvey, and long live the spirit of the Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Oh, say, can you see white folks oppressing me as they spew for their lives and plan my people's demise, whose broad stripes and when we win the victory. Forever
Right. You know what we do around here. We don't sit there. Righteousness is hard. But when it's time to go down and get dirty, we get dirty. Gorilla. Awesome. Yeah. Salute! There's a lead! Come on, big dog.
Warlord, yes, I beat up on demons. Prepping for war for like 16 seasons. 3 rounds, but the first he retreated. He talking war like my hands ain't cleavers. Big guns, but that boy don't need them. Terrorize his team till he leave him. Decapitate, pop, give me a reason. Give me a reason, ain't talking real crazy, like they violent. I stay solid, been locked in the silence. I'ma beat that boy till he start crying. Got tortured tactic, gon' feel like he dying. Numb knuckles, boy, I ain't lying. Give him the money, gotta make sure he works. Understand, all my words don't gas me up, cause that shit get you cursed. I still love war, that's what I yearn. Put my hands on, that's the way that they learn. Strike, squeeze, that's the way that they squirm. Take a beat and then I bend it. Monster eating blood and it's dripping. Wipe my mouth, the attack till they listen. Possessed by power, addicted to winning. Can't fuck with no goof. Tight with the words and the shit's never loose. Big dogs, can't fuck with no truce. K9s will tear up your I don't see no competition. Yeah, I'm from up top, I stay spinning. Me, I ain't good with attention, but they know I got all the tools to be trending.
Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. We bust them. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Free fall, activate, liberate, achieving. I vibe so high, shit, I'm way above them heathens. Plus, that reaping season, about to be the reason you believe in the world we've been freeing. We bitten and bleeding, lusting and greeding, tripping over season, voicing semen. Fuck you so good, now you begging and pleading for them to take your freedom. We fight for life, take black what they thieving. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Black liberation, advance and development. Blade. Loose in the club, slicing demons. For the hell of it, take what we invent and represent malevolent. Hell no, we won't go. Sliding slippery slope down that devil old town pole. Popping pills just to cope. Doing dope like it's dope. Take your life, crush your hopes. Step back, I got him in my scopes. Got him in my scope. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons.
Oh, bootlicking, buck dancing, scratching, shuffling, messy Jesse Jackson. Who keep. I am a somebody. I am a somebody who keep hope alive. I am a somebody. I don't rightly know who the hell I am. But I am somebody.
And I have not really been able to set up a meeting successfully with him. Certainly there, why don't you be quiet for a minute and let me answer the questions.
Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. EP Enterprise. Rap Entertainment, Manny Green, I see you. Brethren, Blue, Sham Sincere, Black Dot, Kokai Sawa, Double.
Special.
My mind's right, 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 my mind's right. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind's right, my mind's right, my mind's right, my number 9's right, my mind's right, my 9's right. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. Fine, if we gon' grind, let's grind. I'm 9 tenths, 9 dimes, 10 cents 9 times. If 10 cents times 9's 90% in dimes, then I'm fighting against the 10% controlling your mind. Yeah, I'm fighting against the 9 to 5, controlling your time. Fighting crime, fighting the Pope and 9, patrolling our kind. That's a 9, asking for mine, you must be asking for 9. As for mine, no, that's a sign, can pass a 6 for a 9. That's a 6, no, that's a 9. You see the shape and design is the same, but the value changes if you flip it one time. I'll explain. The value changes if you flip it one time with the exact shape and design you call a 6 or a 9. 69, the cancer sign is yin, it ain't redefined. Out of 10, I'm at a 9, I'm 66, better 9. Okay, 999 and plus to a key, a 999 plus a buck from a G. Right angle, 90 degrees for like the 90s to me. 89 and the 93, we gon' gas it and dry the beat. See the circle ringing in G's, current coil. For energy, current coil. For DNA, a 9 volt in the battery. 9 lives, 9 pilots divide. Take a square with 4 sides with 9 boxes inside. Let's call it tic-tac-toe. X and O's, no actual lead. 3 months for 30 days, be a 90-day guarantee. A state of emergency, in a state of emergency. 911, a 911, no denying the urgency currently. For currency, some music, 9 to pay rent. Keep it 100, like $99.99. 9 tenths, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance move. On my grind, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance dude. My mind's right, my 9's right, my mind's right, my 9's right, my mind's right, my 9's right. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind's right, my 9's right, my mind's right, my number 9's right, my mind's right, my 9's right. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. One da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang.
So special.
1 2 1 2. Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo swag mode. What we doing? All right, there we go. We got it live. 1 2 1 2 with Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo swag mode. Flat. You just been blacktivated. Like to welcome y'all to another dope edition of Orisha Street Hop in the morning. We had a couple of technical difficulties. We up live and running now. You just heard from the great rest in power, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. You see him here. He was no nonsense. He ain't play. Shout out to those people in the chat. Shout out to those people who are making a difference in their communities. Every day we come with a word of the day or phrase of the day. So today phrase of the day, we're gonna go with my mama joint. You know what I mean? Shout out to my mom. Something she always say around the house is, you don't think fat meat is greasy. See, a lot of our people don't think fat meat is greasy. You know what I mean? Think it's sweet out here. So a lot of people out here playing with just a mind frame of what we into and what's really happening, what the real purpose of life is, what their purpose is. So we've been running in place as a community, as a people. So something that we here to do at Orisha Street Hop in the morning. Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo swag mode. Knowledge born from Due to Knowledge Radio, and those who rock with us is to give you inspiration, to wake you up, to make you feel great about yourself, for you to believe in yourself, for you to be able to do for you so you could give back to the community could change the world. The question I have for those in the chat, for you to ask for yourself or your people, is how do we do business with our friends and our family? They say money and blood doesn't mix. I mean, they say don't do business with family. So my question is, how can we do business with family? Because we believe, well, I do, family business is the business. If you're doing business with anybody, you should be doing business with family. When I say family, that's including those who are around you. So the question is, how can we get that done? It seems like other communities, other ethnic groups are able to lock arms and do business together and then grow together. And we seem to be, in a lot of ways, all too often caught on that Willie Lynch in competition with each other when there's no reason for being in competition at all. So the question is, how can we do business with each other? Maybe it's why we don't do business with each other. Of course, we are aware of we still dealing with psychological issues from post-traumatic slave disorder syndrome, where we just have this old heavy competition thing going for each other. However, what I want people to realize is you can add up all the money we have and it still ain't no bread. We don't control the resources. So all of this fictitious bread, I don't care if this money, this paper dollar with a white man face on it, I don't care about none of that. We don't control our resources, and I'm not just talking about water and all of that. I'm talking about your mind, your mental resource. That's the most precious resource, us, human resource, to be able to develop, to move forward. That's us. If you don't realize the spark of the mind is your decision making. Shout out to the Crossroads. It's that day. It's Monday. For those who know what it's hitting for. Decision making. So I'm gonna look in the chat real quick, because I'm sure I got some people that have some opinions and some thoughts. You know what I mean? Shout out. What up, Sunday out of the great? Sham Sincere Asakola Segi. You know what I mean? She said that's how we build wealth. You know what I mean? Sunday out of the great said be upfront and transparent. You know what I mean? Word. Price's poet, generalization, wealth, group economics. You know what I'm saying? So we got to. These are all. Hey, son, you got a Kuju Jakalia. I see you, son. Real talk. And this specifically right here is extra going out to those who are quote unquote conscious or woke, read some books, got some knowledge of self, or have these consistent discussions. We could analyze everybody else a lot and say, okay, well, they doing this wrong, or they're on this backwards. They got this messed up, right? What about us? Why we ain't got it together? I'm talking to the conscious community, to the culture community. What's our problem? You know better, right? Right? That's what your posts be about on social media. You know what I mean? That's what your discussions are when you're around your people, your homeboys and your friends, right? Know what I mean? Hey, that's the question. We're gonna shoot to some videos. I know Knowledgeborn got something fiery, couple joints fiery, ready to move forward. So when we come back, we're gonna discuss that further. What is our issue though? Not just Africans on this continent. I'm talking about the culture, the conscious community, those who quote unquote know better. You don't got no excuse. You're supposed to be the example. So Knowledgeborn, whenever you are ready, you know what I'm saying? Give the family something they can vibe to. We're gonna hit y'all probably with like 3, 4, 5 videos. I ain't sure. It's Monday, so I want y'all to get it going. I know sometimes on this day, you know what I'm saying, it take a second to get it started. However, before you make a move, it's decision making, right? Question is, what is our issue? How do we do business together? Conscious community. Knowledgeborn, whenever you ready, my G.
Jim Brown, great grand, son of Sam. Next PE guy, son of Chuck D. Force hand. I'm making bread, I'm breaking bread, I'm stolen land. It's the outlaw RBG from the RDG city I ran. Black group division with vision like X-Clan. Trayvon, carve on, stomp on Zimmerman. Nah, I will not win, they just let them win again. I will not fight that feeling when I know I gain, fighting fist over hand. For my melanin nation, I'll slap soft off you Satan cocksucker paper chasing. I'm turning Nathan, I'm chain breaking, foundation making, I'm stopping the raping. It's black to the future, taking away by the way they music making. Pushing everything for liberation like they loving living on their federal reservations. Simple indication, something ain't right. I'm Jim Brown, Superman, day and night. Now give me the mic. When it's too hard to handle, the fall cold to hold. It's gross. When it's rough and rugged and trill, not I love it. It's gross. When it's soul full of soul, it refuses to fold. It's gross. When it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown, Jim Brown. I'm a pyramid, field stop, knock, folk hop bomber. 10 youth, five, bookman, Dandada. Warrior, soldier, and a rider. Sunni Yada with a Heruka Hootie fire. I be rockin', rebellion attire. And it's ralla, to the goal of the most higher. I'm RBG protected till I retire. Hard body black, shaka speaker sire. When it's too hard to handle and fall cold to hold, that's rosy. When it's rough and rugged and them chill, not I love it. That's rosy. When it's over the soul, it refuse to fold. Still rosy. And when it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown. Sound like that knuckle dragger, deep breathing, gorilla chest beater heaving. Out them cavern, I'ma bleed them and smack it with my dialect. Just to disconnect the disrespect of that intellect. With them elements, irrelevant movements, monetary motives. Don't be fucking with a fool. And that's the soul, so no flow fluid. It's enough that you show us that you ever been true to us. We know what your virtual reality could do to us. We refuse to misuse the music, plus it's revoke or die. Nah, wanna hold them lie like two suns in the sky. What? Fucking genocide. See, they know that we know that they control on a slide. So it's justified homicide on my ego and pride for my melanination. With that gift, dark rift, gravitation, I know the pool is swift. Come in the gathering, all come together for the battling. Broken chain rattling, I'm rich, balanced and free from a caravan. And I'm seeing that same from Oakland to Maryland, DC to the Vatican. I'ma say Willie Lindsay battle plan. Check my DNA strand, got me tell you who I am. Jim Brown, type of holy man. Tucson, back from the police. When it's too hard to handle, the four cold the hole. It's growth. When it's rough and rugged and drill, not I love it. It's growth. When it's soul full of soul, it refuse to fold. It's growth. When it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown, Jim Brown, Jim Brown, Jim Brown. Hold that. Holla black, holla black.
I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. Juice and veggies in the morning, give me stamina when we performing. Let me make love to your mental. Burn a little oil, it's essential. You can burn the herbs when I'm sick. I can build a nation with your hips. Use a strong woman, love your fam. Never sell your body for the man. You ain't gotta pose in the nude. You're fully covered up, I'm still glow. I can see the thing from behind, but the most important part, that's your mind. I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. Burn a little frankincense and myrrh. Let me rub my fingers through your hair. I love it when you scream black power. Let me rub your feet for like an hour. I love it how you like to build wealth for your fan with the knowledge of yourself. I love how you concern with your health. It's only plant-based foods up on the shelf. Falafel with the kale, get me full. Plus you smelling like essential oils. Kinky hair, you my empress. Nappy little melanated princess. Ha. I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. I need a revolutionary girl, living in a revolutionary world. My queen is Zinga, my queen Omega, yeah, my Asada, she make me holla. Be my queen and singer, Nefertiti, Fanny Lou Hamer. Speak like a Asada, put them bleeps all up in danger. Come be my queen, red, black, and green, reppin' that team, girl. Banging the beats, clutching your fists, all in the stream, world. kente scarf, wrapping your head, over your dread. She hit the brain, she ain't ashamed, bringing that pain. I can explain, know what the feeling. I'm hitting the ceiling, she looking at million, her body appealing. She give me the healing I need. She give me the healing I need. Indeed, lay you on a kente, let's go all in. Let's talk about the culture, let's go all in. Amos Wilson, Dr. Pookrum, let's go all in. Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, let's go all in.
Yo, where the fuck is heroin? It's 2 o'clock. We supposed to be dumping this body by 4. Where the fuck she at?
Girl, she probably got caught up in traffic. You know how crazy this city is.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yo, I cannot believe I'm doing this shit.
What did you ever see in him anyway?
I don't know. I guess I was going through something.
He must have been. I mean, you know we got your back, but don't do this shit no more.
Yeah, I'm done. No more fuck boys.
Okay? You know what I mean?
Yo, shut the fuck up! She hurry, I'm gonna get rid of this nigga.
You should have killed his ass already, but you know.
Can't leave all that DNA back there, yo.
Man, you watch too much First 48. Your ass.
Yo, man, I'ma just wait till Tara texts us. I'm out.
Shut up! Yeah, let's do this. Let's be out.
Yo, enter the terror dome. Fuck with some shit you ain't never known. Titties that's homegrown, spitting a low tone. Flip you into layers, ozone. Oh no, don't let me zone. Cause if I go with straight 11, watch things get strange. Like severing brains, 11-7 numerical way. Or American way, real ill, some Kill Bill. Skill run parallel to visual throw. Aesthetics, man, probably resembling Evelyn King. Thinking heroin must sing till I open the Mustang and start leveling dudes' dames on dirt terrain. As if in an old western I went bang. So watch your justice then, or justice who ain't funny but pester. The queen of media to the lessers lurking in my lane. Stay twerking on your page. Serve this a late, fake competitors. My verse is venomous. Leave you shitting on yourself, enemies.
That's the sound of your karma coming. She's a bitch, can't run from her. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, Kill Bill, finish him. That's your karma coming on the way. Cause karma is a bitch and you gotta pay. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, Kill Bill, finish him.
My pen squirt the blood of circle jerks that thought I was dead and buried, covered with cemetery dirt. Villains heard Amber Alert, they in a child missing. Can't put a finger on it, it's been a wild mission. It's been a while, listen. Madness to the method man, channeling spirits while I focus on this master plan. Hot damn hole, here we go again. Stop sleeping on the goddesses, patience is wearing thin. Yeah, let's get one thing clear. I follow intuition, y'all driven by fear. Share, panic in the disco. Aura and my wrist glow. Wavy as the bay out in Frisco. Essential, mind, body, spirit, and the fiscal. The 2-piece and biscuit, show 'em what the fists do. Breath, blow the whistle. Spices and herbs, we sauteing these birds with the power of words. Stop.
You should be walking around like this. These people will kill you.
That's the sound of your karma coming. She's a bitch, can't run from her. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, Kill Bill, finish him. That's your karma coming on the way. Cause karma is a bitch and you gotta pay. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, Kill Bill.
It disgusts me how you hoes hate. Flow is great, my name hold weight. Vengeance is the dish and I'm serving you on a cold plate. More than beef, nigga, nah, we got a whole state. Keep trolling, I'll be while your soulmate come home late. It's no debate, I spit harder than amethyst. Catching bodies on the mic, invoice me for the damages. Amateurs, keep thinking shit sweet like marmalade. My skills slice you like the Kill Bill katana blade. The Grand Water Shrine Coalition, talking that whoop-de-woo, I will Lucy-Lou, you leave your dome missing. Cause it's a ritual, body by this bitch's brew. Nobody know you though, so nobody be missing you. Heroin and Star said, listen, Ty, you wrong for this. Thought they was the shit until I pissed all on their confidence. Nowhere to be found now, you missing and anonymous. Kill Bill, bury that nigga, mission accomplished.
You don't know yet how long it takes to die of pain.
That's the sound of your karma coming. She's a bitch, can't run from her. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, kill Bill, finish him. That's your karma coming on the way. Cause karma is a bitch and you gotta pay. Deadly with the rhymes when we penning them. We still ill, kill Bill, finish him.
What the fuck? It's your boy. Wow.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. We back in the building. Orisha Street hop in the morning. Know what I mean? Listen, this is not we ain't with that sweetness over here, as you can see. You can hear it in the lyrics, the videos. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Baba Obaba Jumi. Shout out Amen Patai out there on the continent. I see you, my brother, making it beautiful over there, making honey, making moves on the continent. Real talk, salute and respect. Represent the culture and as well as the Elay very well, my brother. Very proud of you. Real talk. Shout out to Baba Kokai Sarah and everybody else. Real talk. Now, back to discussion. The question is, why don't we do business together? What's the problem? To those who know better. This isn't even really for those who don't know better. Real conversation. What's the problem? You got somebody in your area that you rock with every day that you don't support. Why not combine businesses? What's up? You know, when you have resources, and I'm talking about human resource, in my opinion, you want to put that over finance. Because as soon as you start putting finance before the human resource, that creates a wedge between relationships, and progress is not able to be made. How many people that you know that have skill sets that if you combine your skill sets together, that you'll be a superpower? The only thing that's stopping you is the finance, because everybody want to get paid. However, there's not enough finance to get everybody paid at the rate that they're looking for in the beginning. Unless you got some super sponsorships, and that's cool too, if that's the issue, if that's the mission. However, even if that's the mission, what's the problem with organizing and doing it together? I'm looking to chat real quick to see what some, see what the people had to say. I'm gonna stop. Matter of fact, I got an idea. You know what? Oh man. All right, we back. Had some quick technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we move forward past that. You got some answers. Matter of fact, you don't even got to put them in the chat. Move on it. Start figuring out ways to incorporate businesses together. And they don't got to be individualized either. Got to wear the same jersey. Got to wear the same jersey. It's not important who the name out front. Everybody gonna build their legacy. However, if you represent for the same motion and you about the same family, community, and nation building, what do it matter if your name is out front? You'll be able to, once you build a brand together, you can move off of that brand and now you got value. For instance, Dame Dash. Dame Dash got his own studios, his this and this and that going on still. However, the reason why he has value is because he blew up together as Rockefeller. Same with Biggs or Dame or other people who were affiliated on the inside with that. They have that as a reference to say, this is what I did or what I was a part of as a major brand. And now they could do their own businesses on the side. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you for too long anyway, because I want to get back to some more videos. And videos and music is fire. Just continuing with the discussion. Knowledge Born, if you could cue up anything. The wave is heavy. Shout out to all the artists out there with skill set. Shout out to Bomani. Shout out to Tahir. Shout out to Amen. Shout out to Rich Raw. Shout out to all those who putting in that work that artistically through music. I'm talking to specifically. Shout out or poet. Shout out to the Priceless Poet. Gotta get you up here too. Conversate with you. Shout out to all y'all who put that work in. Shout out to all y'all that put that work in. Matter of fact, I also got a project out called Frequency 3333, The Antidote. Frequency 3333, The Antidote. It is available on all streaming platforms. Let me see what we're saying in the chat in the meantime.
The black woman is God, plain and simple. She's the mother of all Africanity, and I'm her companion, her complement, her confidant. Since the beginning, so it will be in eternity. Our ancestors shine through us. Our offspring validate our existence.
No survival without resistance. Akibalon, stand up. Black love, stand up. Every god, every goddess, forever united and unstoppable.
Giving honor to the ancestors, those who came before us. All the wisdom that they show us. They patient cause they know us. When we fussing and we fighting, they manage to enlighten, enhance our insight. So I add a like and writing. Our connection is a titan. Our love is a colossal. Disagreement is a fossil. I am your apostle. Our love is like a journal. Turn the page eternal. Our souls intertwine. The theology of time dictates that we rewind and go back to the beginning when the deities were women. Time to stop pretending that I hate you when I love you. Putting other things above you. Don't like that others drug you. Not me, I always dug you. I believe we've been together since the birthing of forever. You work the stormy weather. I'll never do it better than I do it in your presence. You validate my lessons. My God begets blessings. That's why I call her essence.
The black man is God, plain and simple. The world sees your greatness, why can't you? Y'all wanna see the sisters step up and lead this fight? Cause we real, but not without you. You're a warrior, a scientist. I'm your complement, your companion. I only wanna see you on the throne.
So black man, step up. King, step up. Ain't no way we don't rise when we got a black woman that knows she's God. Ebony essence.
You my girl, I'm your nuke, you the truth, I'm the proof, no abuse. My masseuse, tie me up and turn me loose. Sebek and Heteru, giving thanks to Neteru. For the king I get in you, no regrets in picking you. Like I said, you're to a star, I remembered who you are. I'm your moon, you're my star, your performance over par. Through the pain and the scars, the shackles and the bars, I fly from here to Mars with my feelings in the jar. If I thought it set you free, I gotta have you next to me. Your intellect vexes me, your conversations ecstasy. You and me is heavenly. Freedom is our legacy. I've yet to see another brother that can touch the best in me. DOK and Ebony, together for eternity. Even when you hurting me, I'm by your side, certainly. Written in the sacred text, from this cycle to the next. I'm the most and you the best. Face to face, we ace the test, huh? See, what y'all don't understand is we were meant to move in harmony. 2 minds, 1 soul. It was written in the ancient scrolls. With the black man as your backbone, how could you fold? Take back what they stole. They broke the mold, but these songs were made to hold. And hold on, be real. Nigga, be still. Bitches, be real. The deal has been sealed, and all who come against gets killed.
talking to a master, now the master talking to a slave, a sovereign. I'ma license you, my materials. You don't own my materials anymore. But I'ma take the big chunk over here to the homie. That's why I have no issue with people calling him a master mason. You damn right, he's the master of his catalog. He's the master of his words. He's the master of his archive. You feel me? He's the master of the ceremony. Very few artists have been able to achieve this, but the ones that have, we've seen a demise.
I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
We feeling the urge, feeling the purge. Buzzers electric, we feeling the surge. Feeling the words, killing the birds with immunity. Pillars of unity. This is the form of the Voltron. This is the age of the Ultron. This is the same stage as the Pope on. This is the stage you can smoke on. Copper pound, came on the scene, I was copper down. All I was missing was copper crown. Summer 16, I turned copper brown. Look for revenge in the copper town. Capping New Jersey and copper crown. 21 guns, salute chopper sound. My power pieces, the crystals be talking, the cloth that be talking. King County clothing, yeah, king of New York. And I'm Christopher walking, the missiles embarking. Pistols be talking, 21 hammers with country, the grammar, the broken, the English. I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
Charges of federal, orders incredible, markers indelible, sparkers immeasurable. Sparking the medical, carcass on pedestal, sharks for that revenue, hawks for what's edible. Heart full of vegetables, artists the festivals, heart no cholesterol, sharp on those episodes. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. Go independent like Prince. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. I like when summer begins. Whoa,
I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and purple like Prince. 1 2 1 2 with Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo swag mode. You've just been blacktivated. We are back. Let me get this lighting right a little better right here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Listen, I'm not letting nobody off the hook. You know the subject. We've been talking about it. You don't know and you just tuning in. The issue is, or we're dealing with the issue, or the topic is, why has it been so hard for us to do business together? What's the antidote? Does anybody have an antidote? Ask yourself, figure it out. I don't even care about just talking about it. Do something about it. You got people that you've been rocking with, or that you know that you haven't been supportive of, or you may feel that they haven't been supportive of you. What's going on psychologically? And this is specifically for the people who know better. And I'm not excluding myself from that. I'm just like, what's up? Like, yo, real talk, man. Like, dang, like, that's crazy. Like, what's up? Like, man, look, man, I seen what we got. Hey, yo, here we go. Build a team and make your brand. There we go. Right. And for me, I'm thinking like build your Sunday Yada said, build your team and make the brand. All right. Word. Sacrifice is the first to gain in the end. He also sacrifice at first to gain in the end. Excuse me. Ashe. That's what that right there is real key. Sacrifice. If we study those who put in work before us, which I'm sure we do, or we are aware of, we are aware that they all had to sacrifice. You have to, or you playing. And when I think of building a team, for me, my mindset, and I could be wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just in another world or something, right? I'm thinking that the team is those who about that business, those who about the culture, those who like those who care about the babies, whatever your skill set is, like if your purpose. I think that purpose defines the team. We on the same purpose, we got the same goal, we on the same mission, we about the same business, even if we not playing the same position. Purpose. What's up with that? Like, we could build businesses around what do we agree on. Hey, for those who out there who did any type of street hustling whatsoever, I see people in the street hustle, break down packs, share, split, come up, do all kind of stuff. And those is people who supposedly would be considered that don't know any better. However, they still moving economically more as a unit than those people with degrees, those people with high sciences, those who know spiritual work, those who do all kind of stuff. Got books out, clothing. What's up with the working together part? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm looking for the answer so we could apply it. Real talk. What is the answer? We could do all kind of stuff. We know how much, man, listen. Man, we done studied how fast the planets spin. You know what I'm saying? We know, we talk, we do all kind of juju work and lectures and marches and displays of skill set. Somebody show us how to work together and get to the bag, whatever the bag is. It ain't got to be just finances with the mission or to get to the mission for those who know better. Artists, why the artists ain't all doing tracks together? Why? What's up? Any business, like dang, like come on now. Let me go to the chat real quick to see what some of the thoughts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that in a sec. Knowledge born. Could you please cue up some good tunage for the folks? I gotta keep them in it, not just intertwined, not entertain, intertwined. Try to keep the people intertwined. So we gonna let the music play. I'm gonna check out the chat and see what some people have to say while I also think of antidotes, things that we could do. That's what we're gonna take the next phase of this conversation. Start strictly thinking about things what we can do, how we can start building together for those that's about that business. Because if you're not about the business, look at this chat.
down their businesses and buying back the block. And let's open our own business so we'll have some place to shop. Start investing in ourselves, is what we do, cause they do not. So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Yeah, we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Every hustler that could hustle, start investing in your spot. Don't you see these vacant houses and you see these vacant lots? So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Yeah, we buying back the block. My brothers buying back the block. Sisters buying back the block. My sisters buying back the block. Don't you see these vacant houses and you see these vacant lots? So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Yeah, we buying back the block. My OGs buying back the block. Youngins buying back the block. My youngins buying back the block. Start investing in yourselves is what we do, cause they do not. So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. If we gon' get this cash and chop, this bullshit's got to stop. All this his beef, her beef, this and that, man, let's just get some guap. Dodging SWAT and got the digi, really, let's invest the stock. I suggest we cash some checks, it's really just a building block. See my circles talking cheese and bread and dough like pizza box. So let's get some cheese and bread and dough for our own pizza shop. And we never needing your fast food when auntie making plates. Cause that's fish and fries, you get 2 sides of drink and slice of cake. The mechanic shop, the barber shop, the hair and nail salon. On the corner store or grocery store, let's get some season farm. Cause when summertime, when school let out, we started up a julep house. Then we passed it to the kids to show them what this bit is about. Used to grind the tubers out the Buick with the music clout. Now he with the wife and kids to show you what them Jews about. 10%, $100,000, it's in stacks. So all you need is $10,000 to buy a house for 100 racks. Wait, all you need is $10,000 to buy a house for 100 racks. Yup, all you need is $10,000. Think of that with your income tax. Shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. And let's open our own business so we'll have some place to shop. Start investing in ourselves is what we do, cause they do not. So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Yeah, we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Every hustler that could hustle, start investing in your spot. Don't you see these vacant houses and you see these vacant lots? So we shutting down their businesses and buying back the block. Yeah, if you getting money, stop buying back the neighborhood. Buy up these houses, these empty lots. Stop buying buildings, opening businesses. Stop buying land, property. You know what I'm saying? If you want to multiply your choppy, I don't care how you getting your bread. Shout out to my peoples up at Be Healthy. You know what I mean? Why we ain't got no black grocery stores?
DJ Nani Nan.
Hell yeah, get your ass down. I got too much shit to do. I can't die. Listen, if I die, that's gonna fuck my whole week up. I got mad shit.
What has America done to you? Nothing. Oh, Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give her poor dog a bone. I lied. She gave the dog a steak and gave the bones to meatballs. Neck bones, pink feet, ham hock, chitlins, guts. Made us gut eaters. Whiskey consumers. Don't use it. Uncle Tom niggas. That's what America done for me. Made me a robot, a Frankenstein, a puppet. What has America done for me? Nothing. What made me a zombie? Integration, segregation, humanization, emasculation, frustration, and complete annihilation. If you are seeking a first education, we are taught to hate ourselves. America, America. Why did you bring us to America? America. Why? America, America. Why did you bring us to America? America. Why did you bring us here?
I'm on the block that the streets is on, sidewalk with the Cheech and Chong. The beats is on, shrine work in the Orisha song. 2 socks with my sneakers on, got my sneakers on. Tupac when the beef is on, no meat, now the beef is gone. Get my vegan on, 1 leaf till the leaf is gone. Puff puff till the reef is gone. I'm on the block that the streets is on, sidewalk with the Cheech and Chong. The beats is on, shrine work in the Orisha song. 2 socks with my sneakers on, got my sneakers on. Tupac when the beef is on, no meat, now the beef is gone. Get my vegan on, 1 leaf till the leaf is gone. Puff puff till the reef is gone.
book of life, get my reading on. Bible, please let me read along. What's the reason on? Copy shells, I can read a song. Hold your hand, I can read your palm. I can read your palm. I play the game like the season on. Sounds on with the season on. I put the season on. Sound on, write some pizzas on. Vegan cheese, we don't need Dijon. We don't need the pots and the pans and the greases on. We gon' up a bacon with degrees beyond. I'm an alkaline mind, Dr. CB's on. With a plant-based diet to disease is gone. What degrees we on? Is we buying back the hood with the cheese we on? Is we building businesses with the G's we on? Or is we paying back the banks for their fees and loans? What degrees we on? Come on, black man, what degrees we on? When we were 16 before we leave the home, we used to study 120. What degrees you on? What degrees you on? Come on, black college, what degrees we on? The college education with the fees and loans, and my people still struggling to feed their homes. Type of page we on. We can eat it Applebee's or beef filet mignon. See, I got apple seeds for the way we on. If we planting apple trees, think it way beyond. Pastry, get my bakery on. We can eat it Applebee's or beef filet mignon. Talking cake bread, though, we get our play thing on. In the kitchen all night to get our day thing on. We get our day thing on. Now what you gon' eat when the cream is gone? Get your seeds out the string, get your raising on. Sheets, I'ma die black, get my Beijing on. Every day, not a day be on. And my every word about what day be on. So keep your Bible close and hold Laker on. It's the same book of life to build slavery on. I'm on the block that the streets is on. Sidewalk with the Cheech and Chong. The beats is on. Shrine work in the Orisha song. Two socks with my sneakers on. Got my sneakers on. Tupac when the beef is on. No meat, now the beef is gone. Get my vegan on. One leaf to the leaf is gone. Puff to the reef is gone. I'm on the block that the streets is on. Sidewalk with the Cheech and Chong. The beats is on. Shrine work in the Orisha song. Two socks with my sneakers on. Got my sneakers on. Tupac when the beef is on. No meat, now the beef is gone. Get my vegan on. One leaf to the leaf is gone. Puff to the reef is gone.
Stiggz Stigalo.
We are at war. I don't think there's any other way to begin this or to say it. We are at war. We're in a physical war of attrition, which for some people it may appear that we are losing, but I measure it based upon how far I've moved away from being European. The slave's wisdom is in the master's head. When deeds speak, words are meaningless. If they come and get your men at night, they'll be back in the morning for your women. Proverbs are people's wisdom. But when you teach children in Proverbs, then you are cultivating their ability to think. We have to stop sometimes. Someone will say a proverb to us, and we have to stop and think about what it means. And then what it means in terms of the context of whatever they're talking to us in. Because Proverbs work your brain. Proverbs make you think. Imagine what we would have in our communities if every other sentence, every other discussion we had, we presented our children with a proverb relative to that. What kind of firepower we would have in the minds of our children. We wouldn't have a situation like we have now, where we moved from miseducation, where they're given the wrong information, to diseducation, where they don't want to have to think because it's work. Proverbs shows you how intelligent you are. It gives you the wisdom of your ancestors. I wanted to go through a list of what it is to be a man, or what manhood is supposed to be about already. So for me, manhood involves at least 5 major components. You have educator, leader, provider, protector, and respecter of women. In our home, politics is simple. Politics don't have to be big. They should really be simple things. For Indiana, no Euros, no homos, no Negroes. Remember one word for me. It's a very important word in our house. John Clark talked about how the Romans, when they wanted to conquer Kemet, they would greet each other every day. Greetings, fellow Roman. Egypt must die fall. Greetings, fellow Roman. Egypt must fall. And this was an affirmation they said to each other day in and day out until they did it. We must say something along those lines. How you say and what you say, that's up to you, but we need to incorporate that into our conversation. We say a BB for Hodie. Can you say that with me? A BB for Hodie. Abibi Fahodie. That's tree for African liberation. Abibi Fahodie. We say that when we greet each other in the morning. We say that when we walk out the door. We say that when we're going to bed. We say that whenever anyone sneezes. Abibi Fahodie. Abibi Fahodie. Abibi Fahodie. Abibi Fahodie.
1 2 1 2. Just making sure y'all still with me. I'm over here relaxed. Got the sun coming through the window. Vibing with y'all. Let me lean up, get this light together. We're sticking to the subject. We're sticking to the subject. And the question is, why has it been so hard for us to do business together? I'm gonna read a couple things out the chat because we got some great antidotes, some great analysis. And let me drop them real quick. My will leave and she was giving some jewels. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it the stack with you. Here we go. Sunday out of the Great. Yes, here we go. Mauliza, we cannot move without trust. And you cannot trust others if you don't trust self. And most people don't know how to trust self because they don't know or accept self. That's a whole fact. Real talk. Priceless Poet says, divine frequency, intent, and purpose will manifest at a high degree of elevation. Sunday Out of the Great says, shout out to Sunday Out of the Great, his hardcore correspondence show. He got Blue Pill coming on there. Got to give him that, that plug. He also says we need a council, in East Territory, my Wuliza adds. So the shout out to J Rome, shout out to Romey Rome, Big Rome. Those are a bunch of antidotes. Those are things that we have to do. Those are great analysis as well. So let's get some action going. Can we get some action going? Just had to pause for a minute so you could think about it. We do a lot of identifying the problem. We've been identifying the problem for a while, or the problems or our issues. And I'm like, dang, when we gonna start moving on them? What do we agree on? Matter of fact, you know what? I'll tell y'all what, tomorrow, I got it. Tomorrow discussion is gonna be what do we agree on? That's gonna be the name of tomorrow's show. I just came up with it right now. It's gonna be called What Do We Agree On? And I'm gonna see if I could go ahead and open up the chat for people to just pop in and share the platform for every people to discuss what we agree on. However, that's tomorrow's show. Just drop that real fast because I don't want to forget it. And when I watch the show back, I'll make sure I remind myself. What could you do? How can we use each other as resources to make money together instead of off each other? You're only putting so much in the pot. One of my favorite bars in hip hop, one of my favorite, is from an MC named Jay-Z. Some people like him, some people don't. However, what he said is, if everybody in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. So why not make sure everybody getting paid? Why we can't break bread evenly so we have enough to reinvest into the motion? Shout out to my squad, Timberland Foundation. When we were coming up, we had to share everything. Like, I don't care if it was 5 of us and 3 sandwiches. Somehow they gonna get split up evenly between the 5. I don't know. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start by reach out. Matter of fact, go spend with somebody. Go spend a black dollar. I'm gonna say that every episode too. Go spend some money with somebody that you know. Go talk to somebody you know personally that's doing what they do, so you can figure out how to make their business grow so y'all could grow together. Meantime, we're gonna keep these music videos rolling. Knowledge born, could you queue up something? Cause I be vibing when I'm, you know, over here watching it, zoning out, and it's magnificent how strong the culture is. How many MCs out there that's an artist that has phenomenal music that hasn't been heard or seen to keep us motivated. And that's what we doing here every morning. This Monday morning on Orisha Street Hop in the morning. Shout out to the crossroads and the decision making. The other days early in the week when we make decisions to be able to manifest throughout the week. You know what I mean? We got to go through it. No way around it. So yeah, knowledge born. Let's keep.
Who am I? I'm God in the flesh. Subatomic particles, molecules and breath. 528 hertz frequency is radiating from the left region of my chest. Daughter of the dust, portal open jest. Jump into oblivion when I say the words trust me. Must be some kind of wonderful to see black space and stardust right in front of you. I am barely one of you. Time traveling rhyme patterns form another view. Fluid creation, fluent in equations. Moving out of stillness, making universal statements. I am water with a vibrating aura. Flyest light beam of the highest ranking order. I speak life, full moons at midnight. Magic at the altar, pure music, hidden rights. Quartz crystal, reflections of the spectrum. Magnetic force field, two poles in connection. Pulses of energy, bionic symmetry. The bond between universes, ionic synergy. I'm planets, dark matter, finite and infinity. First mother, back at it, the divine femininity. First mother, back at it, the divine femininity.
Who am I? I'm God in the flesh. Subatomic particles, molecules and breath. 528 hertz frequency is radiating from the left region of my chest. Daughter of the dust, portal open and jest. Jump into oblivion when I say the words trust me. Must be some kind of wonderful to see black space and stardust right in front of you. I am barely one of you. Time traveling rhyme patterns form another view. Fluid creation, fluent in equations. Moving out of stillness, making universal statements. I am water with a vibrating aura. Flyest light beam of the highest ranking order. I speak life, full moons at midnight. Magic at the altar, pure music, hidden rights. Quartz crystal, reflections of the spectrum. Magnetic force field, two poles in connection. Pulses of energy, bionic symmetry. The bond between universes, ionic synergy. I'm planets, dark matter, finite and infinity. First mother, back at it, the divine femininity.
For my little niggas in the streets, I had to spit it to him. That ain't beef, that's a nigga in his living room. You expecting a war, but catch him on tour. Sing in a different tune, if I fuck around and give it to him. You in and up, in them tunes, I'm in them up, in them tunes. Crip keep a big reaper coming out of each speaker. Cocktails, composed of oxtails, different shrooms, cheap reapers. Sending smoke signals like Indians, like me and sentients. Let's be abundantly clear, we stuntin' this year. Eclipsing these pussies till sun disappear. Let me sum up this here. Put commandment in one quote. Swallow pride, leaves you with lump throats or dumb quotes, or gets you booked like Bannon with the cutthroat. All this ice bringing me heat. You can look but don't reach or come close, or get cooked with these cannons. In these streets, yo, my gun go rat-a-tat-tat like a drum show. Acrobat fast, yo, don't run slow. Blast to the backs when the pump go. Run, Ricky, run, cause all hell is about to unfold.
Solid as a rock like Ashford and Simpson. Talk about the real one, you the last one that's mentioned. We was in the field with the last of the henchmen. You was in the house and your ass was with Benson. Abu Dhabi, I was raised on Bobby. We in the last days, they betrayed Mugabe. The wave is godly, I'm focusing. We never was supposed to win. Took $1 billion out the stores like the Olsen twins. 93 Palladium, 92 Stadium. The legend, red pill, yeah, bottles of Excedrin. Nosebleeds like 11, rosaries like the Reverend. Overseas with my brethren in an upside down world. Off-white dark forces, upside down crosses, etherical nooses, strangled while dreaming, quantum entangled with angels and demons. 44 racks on the talismans, major keys of the Solomon. We the children of a lesser god, made in the image of Joan Chesamard. Slow your horses, show your sources, know your forces. Corpus delicti, corporate neckties. Corsican pirates took courses in Bed-Stuy.
Yep. Yo, it's good. Mike Chambers. Still on that outlaw RBG shit. Official, original, you dig? Now enlisting new recruits for our mission. To seek truth for truths, to share our vision. No cowards or chickens, just strong black power driven. Militant mentors for our children. See our intention to inspire living. System free that doesn't conspire to prison. Spiritually you listen to your intuition. No intervention cause you ain't getting high on religion. Just an honor amongst thieves. Honor and creed. Collective thoughts who share a common belief. That's without having honor and the army complete. We constantly handed defeat from the arms of the beast. Cold hands freeze. Need to lace their palms with the heat. It's a cold world, war is used to warm the streets. Hot breath on your neck has that concrete. And death is always the feast when they conquer the weak. That's why we calling all soldiers. Calling all soldiers. It's a war going on outside. I thought I told you. Watch out for them jokers. Pull them guns up out them holsters. Cause you know they stay ready to smoke you. Yo, I'm from the block, ain't talking the square. I'm talking the block way before the cops was there. In the breezeway, the brick wall, a popular chair. Old school Samson, how you smell that pot in the air. That's why I talk global affairs before I talk the clothes that I wear. Levitating like I'm floating on air and vibrate too. I vanish like a ghost, disappeared and reappear out thin air like I supposed to be there. Notice the stare. Soon as they notice I'm here, I'm like, yo, you thought I might go somewhere? I might glow, yeah, my light like a golden glare. Sparkle star sticks you hold in your air. You know the flare you don't hold close to your hair. Might at night firecracker like explode in your ear. Download an idea, install a new app. High the MC, it's called How You Rap. So let me upgrade your system to high grade lyricism. Bars on lockdown, not a day near a prison. I keep a clearer picture, seeing through the third eye. Through the sky like a bird fly. Cloud nine, all natural herb high. You know I keep a spliff twisted. Made it prescripted. Balance for the turbulence. Case the wind shifted. Keep my spirits lifted. That most high excellence. Eyes glazed behind tint to hide the haze. I'm cool as EK shades and snakeskin frames. I'm from the era of Lee blue jeans. Shell top Adidas with no shoestrings. That's why my flow fresh out the box. Firing in some new kicks. Limited edition, exquisite, exclusive. Rebel music for that revolution movement. Outlaw RBG, all the ways eluded. Melanated carbonite, Marcus Garveyite. Red, black, and green African body type. Harley like American stars and stripes. Political party likes to kill for party life. Popping champagne bottles at the campaign. Celebrating ain't a damn thing changed. Niggas is still slaves, they ankles and hands chained. And that wreath around that neck just hang them in brand names. Yeah, I see the plan and I see the clan. That's why I say free the man and free the land. See what land we could build. Hospitals, schools, plant food to live, that's the deal. Yeah, as you know, they love killing us. But I don't know who want to kill us more. Is it us Is it them? Is it us? Is it them? You know what I'm saying, though. It's all about that revolution. Outlaw RBG is the movement, not the music. It's a loop.
Yeah. Whew. Whew. Oh my goodness. Shout out Mike Chambers. He murdered that. I'm over here with the hardcore headbop. Yo, shout out Mike Chambers. He murdered that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have to, yeah, man. I'm gonna definitely put that on the playback. Real talk. Yo, you see the plant life in the building, okay? You see the greenery making its way inside my, gotta have some great plants around to help you give some great breathing, some great air around, you know what I'm saying? Maybe keep, some sage around too in the cut. Help clean the air. So, I'm Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. You are in tune to Orisha Street Hop in the morning, Orisha Street Hop in the AM, where we give you 2 full hours of vibe, energy, inspiration, conversation. We bring it to the surface level. We here to ask questions, offer solutions, and move forward, because it's all about the work. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. That's the whole fact. We've been discussing. We posed the question of why has it been so hard for our people to work together business-wise. We came up with some reasons why. Mawuliza spoke on how it affected us psychologically first, and the love for self, which was real. And I love that. I love everybody's input on it. And it's really time to, no more time for talking, it's time for action. Which brings me to the phrase of the day, to bring it back. And the phrase of the day comes from my mom is, you don't think fat meat greasy. So we're going to make sure everything connected. And we're going to bring it back to the beginning. You don't think fat meat greasy. You think it's sweet. Okay? You think it's sweet. This ain't time for the interrupted call. I can't get the interrupted call right now. I had to fast, block that real quick. My bad. But if you don't think fat meat greasy, I don't. On my screen freezing up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, there we go. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Y'all don't think fat meat greasy. Shout out to Ma Brown. When she said that means we ain't realized how real it is or was about to get. And that's one of the other issues. Maybe they ain't got their foot on our neck enough. Maybe they got to put some more pressure on us for us to realize it's imperative to work together for our survival. Maybe that's what it is. And this is to the people who know better, in particular. This is not directed towards those who don't know any better. Because the eye can't see what the mind can't comprehend. The eye cannot see what the mind can't comprehend. So this is for those woke folks. You don't think fat meat greasy? This don't. If you into this for the accolades and the rewards and the high fives and the dinners and the banquets or whatever, then you in it for the wrong way. You notice we played Khalid Muhammad today. He sacrificed his life. Those people who we celebrate the most dedicated their life to what it did, to the purpose and the cause and the culture of re-Africanization of the African people in our mind, and doing that work, breaking down these chains, peeling back the layers like an onion. There's at war. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing was at war. She was putting in work. Wasn't no big parades, no trophies. Come on now. I don't think fat meat greasy. Let me go to the chat real quick. See what we got. See what the fans can talk about. Ooh, my Lisa. Great point. There is enough pressure, not enough release. Shout out to Ahmed. Yes, fire upon them, fire burn them. Not enough release. Okay, we'll build on that. We'll work with that. I love it. So let's aim our release in the right direction. You know? Got to utilize our resource, aim it at the right direction. Like I say, this is in particular to those who know better. Some people may be afraid of this part of the conversation because it makes us all look at ourselves, be transparent with ourselves and what our purpose is and what are we doing with our skills and talents. Part of that shadow work. You see how that shadow gonna hit my face? Hey, I'm talking to me too. Keep it a stack with you. You know what I mean? Keep it one solid. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what though. We're gonna slide to the next video arrangement. Keep these vibes flowing. You want to tune to Orisha Street Hop in the morning. I'm Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stiglo Swag Mode. Shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio. Shout out to DJ Chris Starks, volunteers in the community. A guy. Shout out.
Got guns, need food, so we won't land. Black power blueprint for the black man. They trying to take us out, time to make a stand. Black power blueprint for the black man. All about my fam, I don't do friends. Black power blueprint for the black man. Stay strapped, cause the cops is the new clan. Black power blueprint for the black man. The game is survival. No time to politic, I bang on my rivals. It's kinda crazy how life brings out what's inside you. Don't know what's real, all your life you've been lied to. Can't walk a mile in my skin if you tried to. Nigga 6'0", but his heart only 5'2". Hold this L cause you lost the game. I show you fools how to walk this way. You be outlining chalk today. I hear the voices of my ancestors saying stay focused, we sent you on a damn mission. Everyone about to know your name. D-Squared done exposed the game. You crackers about to feel my pain. Should we start with George Zimmerman? Or that crooked cracker cop who killed Sandra Bland? Say a name. Malcolm X said make it plain. Why you cooning ass rappers in the club saying make it rain? Got guns, need food, so we won't land. Black power blueprint for the black man. They tryna take us out, time to make a stand. Black power blueprint for the black man. All about my fam, I don't do friends. Black power blueprint for the black man. Stay strapped, cause the cops is the new clan. Black power blueprint for the black man.
Black power in this bitch on the real though. Still stay stylish, stay stomping in my steel toe. I ain't hard to fly front line on the field though. Black power blueprint, I live, die, kill for. See the whole plan is centered around man. Black child, woman, and man, you understand? Expanding, international advancement, enhanced with the spirit of the dragon. Smash it. African communal is the black power blueprint. Our music influence revolution. We shooting. Black Riders music camp, urban guerrilla rap. The spirit of the ancestors got my back. I got the strap. Heba kuama bui where to? Viva kwabula where you? Heba kuama bui where to? Viva kwabula where you? Hey.
Got guns, need food, so we won't land. Black power blueprint blueprint for the black man. They tryna take us out, time to make a stand. Black power blueprint for the black man. All about my fam, I don't do friends. Black power blueprint for the black man. Stay strapped cause the cops is the new clan. Black power blueprint for the black man. I like the price of gasoline. You ask why? The crooked cops after me. Never let them capture me. Mama's only best to see. Shoot me out like Icy Grant or choke me out like Eric G on TV. This ain't how this shit's supposed to be. I'm tired of losing loved ones that was close to me. Can't afford no groceries. I ain't moving overseas till I get my fucking reparations that was owed to me. Owed to me. Now let me walk you through the gates of hell, where everybody's starving, ain't nobody got no mail. Police always shoot to kill, cause they like the social skills. R.I.P. to Walter Scott, murdered in an open field. Open field. If you black, then you know the deal. Got our babies suffering, looking for they soda sale. Go for broke before I go to jail. Don't sleep, keep heat, shit's deep, niggas cold as hell. Got guns, need food, so we won't land. Black power blueprint for the black man. They tryna take us out, time to make a stand. Black power blueprint for the black man. All about my fam, I don't do friends. Black power blueprint for the black man. Stay strapped cause the cops is the new clan. Black power blueprint for the black man.
I address the vision, don't live in no dream. Too awoke to be a name brand fiend. No Prada, no Louis, no Gucci, no cream. Dynamite black, vanilla bean. Knockers on my feet, echo in my jean. I'm around on my chest, oh yes, I'm clean. Outlaw all BGS, salute the regime. Fashion Veronica, I'm on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it. Fashion Veronica, I'm on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, on the front line scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no, RBG no.
Lowercase nigga, I'm a cat. Look at me. I pulled up bad chain special. No social media, I get this habit here check. Put my fist up and boys get the spasm. Rip lip, marathon, everlasting. Like my style cause I make it look groovy. I was dying, I ain't gotta ride Gucci. I'm on the front line, turn this shit into a movie. Motivation, yeah, I get to it. I'm on the front line, yeah, we running them bullets. Wrestle with the knowledge, yeah, might spook you. Energy of pot creep, roar like a Zulu. Better not have Gucci when I come through. Better have red, black, green, on them black berets. They'll pop from recruit you.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. Yeah, on the front line, scared to shoot.
Whenever you see me, I'm rocking the best. Striving for greatness and who on my chest. Showing my pride, it's always some red, black, and green color scheme on top of my flesh. Got my sack from the gods. In other words, I got my back from the gods. Yeah, I buy black and yeah, I go hard. In case you didn't know, then Gazi's the squad. RBG, that's so hard.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
We gotta find some black tactics.
Oh, I'm not wearing no Louis, I'm not wearing no Fendi, I'm not wearing no Gucci, not at all. I ain't said this spot. Let's check it out. Oh, The RBG trip, you see this? This is what I'm talking about right here. That's what I'm Hey, you see this? That's what I'm talking about. Garbage, red, black, green, no Gucci, RBG. That's what I'm saying. It's all about it. Yo, what is this?
Yeah. Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. EP Enterprise. Rap Entertainment, Manny Green, I see you. Brethren, Blue, Sham Sincere, Black Dot, Kokai, Double. My mind's straight, 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 my mind's straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind's straight, 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 my mind's straight. Buck 'em down with my 9mm. Fine, if we gon' grind, let's grind. I'm 9 tenths, 9 dimes, 10 cents 9 times. If 10 cent times 9's 90% in dimes, then I'm fighting against the 10% controlling your mind. Yeah, I'm fighting against the 9 to 5, controlling your time. Fighting crime, fighting the Pope and I'm patrolling our kind. That's a 9, asking for mine, you must be asking for 9. As for mine, no, that's a sign, can pass a 6 for a 9. That's a 6, no, that's a 9. You see the shape and design is the same, but the value changes if you flip it one time. I'll explain. The value changes if you flip it one time with exact shape and design. You call a 6 or a 9. 69. The cancer sign is yin, it ain't redefined. Out of 10, I'm at a 9. I'm 66, better 9. Okay, 999 and plus to a key, a 999 plus a buck from a G. Right angle, 90 degrees for like the 90s to me. 89 and the 93, we gon' gas it and dry the beat. See the circle ringing in G's, current coil. For energy, current coil. For DNA, a 9 volt in the battery. 9 lives, 9 pilots divide. Take a square with 4 sides with 9 boxes inside. Let's call it tic-tac-toe. X and O's, no actual lead. 3 months for 30 days, be a 90-day guarantee. A state of emergency, in a state of emergency. 911, a 911, no denying the urgency currently. For currency, some music, 9 to pay rent. Keep it 100, like $99.99. 9 tenths, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance move. On my grind, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance dude. My mind's straight, 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 my mind's straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind's straight, 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 my mind's straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. One da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang, one da da dang, one da 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 dang.
One, two, you on tune to Orisha Street Hop in the morning. I'm Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. Shout out to all the people out there that sacrifice. Shout out to the people that are answering the call. Shout out to the people that are inspiration to others. Shout out to all the people that changed their life and are now giving back to the community. Shout out to all of those who are in contact with self. Real talk. We've been having a great discussion today on why we haven't been able to, why it has been such a challenge for our people to work together. And I'm gonna read what Baba Obawa Jumi said. It definitely hit home. And we can go to the chat real fast. Read it real quick. He said, Baba said, when people have been taught and have conditionally accepted to hate each other and mistrust each other, they will be very reluctant to spend, support, or want to do business with each other. That's a whole fact. Been taught to It's just been too easy for our people to not work with each other, right? And this is why I pose the question to those who quote unquote know better. Because if those who know better aren't moving forward with it, then what are we doing? What are we, you know? We have to be an example to others. And mathematics, the 85ers, you know, they call stuff conscious now. So the unconscious community, those who they say ain't woke, I'm not talking to them. This ain't for them. Real talk. So it makes us have to, you know, really do a self-analysis on ourselves and what we're actually doing. You know, what does it look like? What does, you know, we hear revolution a lot. So what does it actually look like? How is it expressed in the home? How is it expressed through business in particular? That's what we're speaking about. So shout out to everybody, you know, hit the Cash App. Let me do a shameless plug. Hit the Cash App. $Stigalo1, $Stigalo1. Hit my Cash App. I appreciate the support. Do the Knowledge Radio. We're getting the business together over here. We're getting the business together. Got some more things in the works. We got some more videos coming to you. That last video was called 9. That's one of my joints. It's one of my favorite joints because I was actually able to, you know, get my bars off. And one of my favorite parts in there is, you know, fighting against the 9-to-5, controlling your time. You know, shout out to Baba Kokai. He always say, if you know, you can't be giving the enemy of your ancestors 40 hours a week. And your ancestors only 1 on the weekend. You know? I'm just saying. How you gonna win a war like that? You are who you are in your off time. You know what I mean? So you can't, you know. Once again, this is for those who are quote unquote woke. We're gonna move on with the next wave. We only got so many minutes left of the show, and I don't want to lose that head bop that I've been enjoying so much, that you've been enjoying, because we got to make sure we give these artists this platform. Shout out to Azariah as well. I see he tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some of your videos up here as well. And yeah, tune up something, plug up something, Baba. Do the Knowledge Radio, Knowledge Born. We're gonna keep the culture moving forward. Shout out to the Morrow episode called What Do We Agree On? So make sure you tune.
Can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sink 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all bets. Bumps we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop, dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept a storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting all magnetic fields. And interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and developments like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube. And fade to black, yeah, the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual, Clarence 13X, a worthy guess. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down a cherry tree. In the wilderness of North America, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson. Chill. The sorcerers from Corsica
killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers. Fabric softener, jive turkeys popping 5 perkies, playing with keys. The Scotch stores tight for that soft white. We could've caught life just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like porch lights. The meek shall inherit the earth. Oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls. Niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft. Yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft. And then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descendant of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind, that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Blast.
Sitting in the darkness, thinking like a marksman. So cold as ice, fine nigga, where your heart went. I'm bigger than this apartment, I'm bigger than this building. I'm trying to make a million, one better for my children, one better for my moms, a lot more for my grams. I'm an uncrowned king, still trying to be a man. Y'all wouldn't understand how I'm living off the land or the supply and demand. Trying to get all I can, I'm a rebel to America. Fell in love with Erica. Fuck what you heard, nigga, listen what I'm telling you. Every day a kid gets murdered in the hood, but now when the birds are getting murdered over hoods, we don't rep Rack City, we rack in every city. If you rack, nigga, hit me, come out and rack with me. I'm trying to catch 50 in a 400 mil. Tell Lighty I'm back and I'm looking for a deal. For life is for real. Rebel to America, banging on the system. Won't be a victim, I'ma hit him up, bang him in the neck, in the gut, and I won't stop banging till the coffin shut. I'm an outlaw, rebel to America, banging on the system. Won't be a victim, I'ma hit him up, bang him in the neck, in the gut, and I won't stop banging till the coffin shut. I'm into it, every step I take is so intimate. Walking like a man, I ain't limping or pimping shit. How much would I give for this? And I'm looking for the bullets that fit into the clip for this. Watch who you do business with, cause ain't nobody a man or your fan when that fan hits shit. We tryna blow like handkerchiefs, tryna blow like the girl on your mirror your man just sniffed. There's a global demand for this. Spanish kid, revolutionary but gangster shit. You could rid the game of this cancer if you study the manuscript of who the young lords of Black Panther was. I'm an outlaw, rebel to America, banging on the system, won't be a victim. I'ma hit him up, bang him in the neck, in the gut, and I won't stop banging till the coffin shut. I'm an outlaw, rebel to America, banging on the system, won't be a victim. I'ma hit him up, bang him in the neck, in the gut, and I won't stop banging till the coffin shut.
Omi tutu, lona tutu, tutu nini, tutu laroba, tutu ifalola, tutu ai bungu, tutu echu, tutu alawei koko ifabi. Ibayen tunu, que te embelece ni los dumare. Bobo awo i alocha Orisha, bobo bure mo alaña, bobo apetevi, bobo mo kekere, bobo aleyo que kowaile.
Orisha Street Hop in the morning. We got for him. gonna keep these tunes rolling. I love to see the culture in this music. Love to see the culture in the music. We got some sure, we got some of that good Tahir, got some of that rich. You know what I mean? Some spirituality. Got about 5 minutes left in the show, not too much longer. A little longer than that, maybe like not too much, you know. Orisha Street Hop in the morning. Set this right here real quick. There we go. Now I ain't got to hold it. See, I should have been doing that the whole time. Okay, while he queuing that up, you know what today's discussion was? So now that we are aware that today's discussion is just a reminder of us, why has it been so hard for our people to work together? And what we can do to work together. Oh no, don't do that. Can't take no call right now. And why has it been so hard to work together? You know, we came with some antidotes. We pointed out reasons why. And now it's up to you to do the work. It's up to us to do the work. It's up to us to execute. Plain and simple. This ain't fancy. Woo-ah. This isn't that. You know what I mean? So Knowledge Born, what we got for him? I want to close him out with some more music. You know, about 2-3 more videos, and I'll close the show out. We'll go ahead and you know, set up for tomorrow joint. Tomorrow's show is What Do We Agree On? Hit the Cash App, $Stiggalo1, $Stiggalo1 for any donation. All donations are welcome. Real talk. Oh yeah. High Correspondent Show. Blue Pill will be on there. Sunday Great Show. Wednesday. I think it'll come on like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And do the Knowledge Radio. So make sure you check that out. Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. Born, you there, Femos? No, he might have. 9-year-old girl got maced by the police. Word. Man.
Get in the car. I don't care what you demand.
Come on, man, look at it. This is a little girl. She 9 years old. Don't nobody feel no type of way. You got these people running around with stimulus checks acting like ain't nothing going on. Where the gangsters at? I go. Agobi. Ile mokyo. Yeshua mokyo.
I would write this shit in fire. This is a war cry. This is Sankofa, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Southside, Chicago, Compton, California, Roosevelt Projects in Brooklyn.
They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we get back. Four times for the edge could crack. They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we make stack. Revolution like hate like that. I'm a king with a crown that's facts. She a queen with a crown that's facts. I'm a G, she a G that stacks. I'm a G, she a G that match. From my G's in the back that trap. Be a G, get back, that's tax. See, we a feet who need this facts. And we a TCC, this facts. So when you see we eat the snacks. If we see deceit, this cats. Be a key to the free that latch. Be a key to a seed that hatch. From my G's in the back that trap. Be a G, flip that, that's racks. See a LLC, get that. And start a business, please, this that. If they shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we get back. Four times for the edge could crack. They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we make stack. Revolution like hate like that. See the crown where it's at, this hat. And we gon' lay it down flat, this smack. Fall asleep where you at, this snap. See an open hand slap, let's smack. While we even at all's mishaps. I'm like even that's all mismatch. Spit this, spit that, spit facts. Kick this, get that, click clack. If they shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we get back. Four times for the edge could crack. They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we make stack. Revolution like hate like that. For those who came before me, let the legacy live through me. My ancestors giving honor, you dig? Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'ma crown me king. They told me do this for the sisters who gotta work that job. She just trying to raise her babies while she goes so hard. Tell her crown me king. Tell her crown me king. Tell her crown me king. I'ma crown me king. It's for the brothers on the struggle locked inside of that cell. Just know I'm trying to free your mind, get you out of that jail. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'ma crown me king. You know the children are the future, teenage boys and girls. Get your money, start a business, then take over the world. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'ma crown me king.
I am the niece of exploitation on a rice and pancake box. Come to collect the royalties for Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. I am refreshing the bones, a witch, a root worker, a sorceress, a priestess, a gangster.
They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we get back. Four times for the edge could crack. They shoot back like that. 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 One time for the baby that's black. Two times for the lady that's black. Three times for the way we make stack. Revolution like hate like that.
You was either born a winner or a loser. Up Piss Creek without a paddle, swimming in the sewer. It's hard to maneuver, moving through hog manure. When Cassia grew up with, be sending dogs to chew you. Air is polluted and need of oxygen is purer. Spirit is sick, praying hard God could cure you. Baptist churches full of deacons, hallelujah. And crackers lurking, full of demons will probably shoot you. Then get off, cause they know the judge and prosecution. Run a ring of local drugs and prostitution. They love a hookah, blow a hookah in the judge's chamber, tooting snow, blowing Buddha. Politicians no different from a lot of Christians. Hand on the Bible, sworn in top positions. Dark religion, rituals, chopping chickens. Heads drop in the kitchen. Mess halls in the prison like animals in the cage. Killer claims the victims. Never really realizing the gaming system. The poison you giving, destroying the children. Lack of basic needs don't make it easy to enjoy your living. Poor conditions bring forth distorted visions. More wishing for corporate riches. Fortune 500 or some other sort of business. Living beyond your means and dreams, you can't afford existence. Wake up, the new phrase is stay woke. I seen many laid to rest for yayo. They losing sleep just to keep from staying broke. Then caught sleeping, playing for keeps, all they wrote. I'm from a small town you probably never heard of, where brand new dudes move to and get murdered. Come from out of town with grams to seek mergers. Plans cease to further in Atlanta, thieves and burglars. Turn beef to burgers. Workers serve orders with ease. For a large fry, quarter pound, double cheese. I seen royalty destroy team loyalty. Nightmares ending dreams horribly. From on the scene cordially to extreme disorderly. Held in contempt, court coursing lawyer fees. And commons asking for commissary for toiletries. Commonly sharing the toilet with 3 other G's. I got a nephew to keep out the street and he got to eat. Now he got a mouth to feed. I tell him, watch out for your seed. In order for growth, you gotta cut out them weeds. They sprout quick with greed. No water down wisdom, solid truth you seek. Every garden has a harvest that grows at God's speed. They attempt to cut you down, but your roots run deep. Not far falls the fruit from the tree, the proof you see. My heart was hardened, froze like a rose in the garden. Cold like it was closed in the darkness. Unchosen, forgotten, disposed like it was thrown in the garbage. Recycled, my glow was restarted. On a mission to find me. Looking forward, leaving what's lost behind me. Looking forward to the gorgeous things my eyes see. Hooking divine forces, cores in my vein like an IV. I hear voices inside me say don't fear the loss. Everything's a gain, it came from the source. Super supreme, almighty being, all light beaming. Wake up in the morning, all night screaming. Seeing ceremony, you face your demons. When the fear is in front of you, embrace what you're seeing. Nowhere to run to when you running from you. It's just the lies, shunning you, running the truth. But come one with the two. A second coming to you. Becoming the new, looking confused, falling apart like you coming to loose. Puzzle piece by piece, the picture coming to view. Never seen a masterpiece more stunning than you. Remember to remember what you coming to do. Never seen a masterpiece more stunning than you. Remember to remember what you coming to do. Stay true.
One, two, 1, 2. It's Stiggz Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to Orisha Street Hop in the morning. We are here every morning, 10 to 12. If we get here late, we're going to rock out for the full 2 hours. We are not going to cheat you out of your music. Real talk. I don't know why it's freezing up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll pop right back on. And we out. You know, tune in tomorrow to tomorrow's show. If you can still hear me. What do we agree on? Hit the Cash App, $ Stiggz, SSTIGGZ. I don't know if y'all can hear me that whole time, but I'll go ahead and repeat myself because it was freezing up. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to Orisha Street Hop in the morning. We are here every morning, 10 to 12. If we late, we still gonna rock out for our full 2 hours. And make sure you get some conversation, some inspiration, something to go with what you're about. Thank you for tuning in again. Hit the Cash App, $ Stiggz Stigalo. I mean, $ Stigalo1, $ Stigalo1. We here every morning. So catch you tomorrow. Shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio, Egbe Ele Goon, Baba Obawa Jumi, Baba Kukai Sabra, the whole squad, Amen Bach, Asakola Segi, Iron Man, Frequency Music Group, and we out, fam. One.
Once more the people in the uproar. Spirit of uprise upon the poor. Another murder, but what for? And what would you do with this? The innocent kill, blood pours. From Emmett Till to Judge Floyd. Another murder, but what for? What would you do with this?
I'm not happy having to explain this, but being a black man in America's dangerous. Time after time, it's past time for changes. Nothing changed but time that passed time with hangers. Standing in line, laughing at time, shameless. Picnic, pick a nigga, nameless, regardless who. The darkest hue, the aim is leave a few dangling. Trees with fruit to strangers. While plant grows from seeds oozing anguish. Do they know how deep rooted the pain is? Blood contaminated soil, water tainted. Wild vine styles of crime heinous, burning and looting since days were ancient. Whole civilization blazed and flamed it. Show your thanks, give a banquet. Kill millions of Indians with the blanket. Known to roam in others' home and claim it. Colonize tribal lands and rename it.
Why do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no job.
After playing in Spanish, but where Spain is. Africans speak French, Portuguese, and English. Known to roam in others' home and claim it. Stole man and a whole land and renamed it.
Once more